regular season and once in playoffs, specifically against the Silas in mid lane. It's a really odd pick. It doesn't scream something that you'd normally see. You end up taking out Tally, who's very experienced here. If you can end up winning this first game with such a unique pick here, it's definitely going to be something that fans will remember for, you know, many, many years to come, especially the Brazilian fans who are cheering. Yeah. They know this pick. They watched it in their home region. And this is what's so exciting about a best of 5 too, is in a best of 1, yeah, this feels like a really sick pick, but you can only do this once in a best of 5, so you will have to evolve, the draft will have to change. And you see that Kalista ban come through because it's one of the champions that can deal with this early, but look at the damage.
Oh, he's going in. Violet's already looking for the kill, but the Ignite is down from JoJo. As 1Q is gonna do it, Titan moves forward and gets the kill, first blood to him, but Aladori trying to fight back. He's gonna miss on that Zenith Blade, and now he's chasing JoJo down with this range advantage. The one stun goes the way of JoJo, but it will map. There's gonna be some vision, and now a teleport coming in. Violet in some trouble, but the bubble is huge as Aegis, he takes a long time to get this kill, and finally he does. But can they get a bit more? Bobbitt is going to go down as well to the side of Kled as JoJo is trying to frontline here, and Greftar is just going to leave him out to dry. Not much he can do to try to help him as now Gigo comes into the fight. They're going to try to take this 2v3, but the exhaust comes in, and Red Candis have overextended. The wrap around there as now Gigo in a little bit of trouble. He does not have his flash. He had to burn it on the play in the river. This is up a level as now we get the double lockup here with the wave, but the culling comes in. Is it enough damage as the 1Q? He's even trying to challenge this one, the flash forward, and in he goes. The exhaust was held on to. Double kill for Violet as Titan gets the one, but we're not done yet. It's going to be value here for the side of Pieces. We're going in. The exhausts are out as well, able to dodge the wave coming on in, as now the ultimate is going to get the job done here for Titan, as he finally will get the upper hand down here in the bottom lane.
Yeah, Bobbitt is around though. They can try to turn this.
Looking to try as JoJo in a little bit of an unlucky spot, trying to get aggressive, solving some vision, and he should be taken down here. It's like they want to make a play here with the charge and the Rift Herald, but have they gone too far? That's a lot of Lucian damage for free into the back of Greftar as the stolen charge is going to get on in there. A 3-man knockup from Bobbitt, but he's taking a lot of damage. Down he will go. As here comes Gigo now, he's going to pick up a bunch of them in the backside, does get exhausted, but still is going to get a lot of damage done as Titan. He's going to get bubbled now.
Hold that thought.
Greftar is so confident right now. He's charging quite literally into the 3 of them. He hops off Scarl though as his team takes forever to get here, and down he will go as Bobbitt, now he's got a stopwatch. It's going to buy so much time for him to survive, and there's the double kill now into the pockets of Violet, and this is going all Pieces' way. Look at Tally. He has no chill right now. He's in the enemy jungle alone. His own team is like, why are you going so deep, buddy? As down he will go. Maybe it was just a great bait after all as the flash comes in, and at least they will be able to pick up Gigo. As Titan, he might not be done yet. Just how scary Titan and crew are. They're looking for the engage. That's a nice idea. Titan doesn't have anything up. He doesn't flash. He doesn't exhaust. Accepts his death. And there's Bobbitt finding the perfect time to engage, and it looks like they'll start up the Baron.
This is such a huge moment for Peace. I said it was really hard to lock Titan down, but from that angle, they just didn't see it coming, and without that damage, you just can't fight this anymore. This is a really awkward spot to be in for Red Candis. There's the teleport.
Yeah, we have the teleport coming in. They're just trying to kill the enemy jungler, and the stun comes down with the solar flare, and it will be enough. Gigo is able to take down a lot of the damage, though. Takes the bottom lane away from the side of Peace, as Gigo will eventually hit the ground, but you can see that Peace now with the Lucian down. Gigo trying to play bodyguard in the front line as Violet nearly able to chop down Aegis, but you can see he went a little bit too far forward. He's going to get taken out immediately. Bobbitt has no chance either, as now we have the cannon coming in as well, and there's just no help at all for the side of Peace as Vizichachi, he's getting his equalizer. Now we wish he would have had it for this fight as Peace overcommit, and Red should take down the Baron.
Red in such a fantastic spot here now, as it should lead to a Baron. Vizichachi wants to try to steal it away. He's going to actually push Greftar off of it for the time being by himself. This is going to be enough to maybe kill Gigo.
See that Vizichachi's getting some work done, and Titan, he can't seem to believe it. As the poke is coming out here, he is going to expend his splash to get back on with fire right now. As here's the engage, they're going to look for Bobbitt. He's in a unfortunate spot, immediately gets locked down. As as we got the big wave coming on through, but Greptar in the front line looking to lock it down. The flash kick not going to quite work out as they are kiting back very nicely. Greptar off of Skarl now as the bubble does come in. They're trying to get at least one, but it will not be enough as Titan, he's going to thread the needle and take down the Silas at this point in time. As now he is just controlling
Finally,
so much.
Gonna have that Baron taken here 30 minutes in. Titan is 11 line with this cannon to set up the stuns as, Aladoric a bit far on the map.
Yeah, Aladoric is so dead. I mean, this is the most
Slow down the push, and he might die for it.
Okay, the equalizer gets a bit of damage, but I think it's not enough at this point in time. Titan is just gigantic right now as the kick comes in right into the open arms of Titan. The early laning phase as well wasn't even that fantastic, but he got a bunch of kills, and now he is just arcane shifting forward into the enemy. He's gonna get stunned up, maybe a little bit too far this time, but again, that GA is going to come in huge for him as he stays alive. Ego does go down, but the damage is here. It buys enough time for his team to get a front line for him. As it's getting a little bit messy, we got Baron minions coming in as Tally and Aladoric are cleaning up shop. As we'll see if they do continue on this one. A lot of damage already done to this turret, and I'm not sure if Tally can actually stop them here, as Titan is quite literally just going to take everybody down one by one. The Nexus, not enough health to sustain against the damage that this Ezreal can do. Game 1 goes into the hands of the Red Candis.
And it looked like a series start that you dream of, right? I mean, so many kills this game, so much action. There were very rarely 10 living players. The supports, of course, and the swap there of the Jarvan into the top lane. But there's a lot of power in this about Titan's early game when he was against the Lucian Nami lane, and he ended up trading a lot of those kills back, getting a lot of gold in his pocket early, and obviously the rest was history. We'll see what happens here in this second game as Jojo has a lot of agency on this Rakan to set up flanks, and when you have to deal with both the potential of a Rakan flank as well as Lee Sin, who could maybe kick somebody and get a pick, then you have to deal with Gigo's ability to slice. The track for sure as we have an engage.
Getting in there is Aladoric, but immediately trying to run away. But now they're trying to get on in there. The exhaust will come out, but Titan is going to flash away, get some room to get away from this. We also got a fight in the jungle that's going on, and a re-engage in the bottom lane. Aladoric's getting so low. As he was in game number 1. As here we go, Vizicachi finds the flag and drag. Is it enough damage? The slicing Maelstrom is trying to keep him alive, but it will not over the wall, as it is a man-on that's coming in, but now they're getting it turned on top of them as in goes Aladoric, going to get this one started. Gigo does not get a lot of value here on the slicing Maelstrom, as we do have Vizicachi super deep in that one, trying to get on top of Aegis, and he will be able to pick up that kill, as now the team is following up. Tally and Violet able to help him out, as Gigo trying to escape, and we are all over the map now. Even Vizicachi's gonna go down. Greptar picks up the shutdown gold onto the Jarvan.
Mid lane, extra plate going over to Violet here, and they're actually gonna turn this into potentially more than just a plate.
We got multiple teleports coming in. Big Rakan charm onto multiple, but there's so many members of Peace here, but Greptar trying to run amok, trying to get that damage down, but it will not be enough. There's just no support for him. It's a double kill now for Violet, and Jojo is alone, gets knocked up with the flash, and that will be a huge conversion here for the side of Peace.
Yeah, this is starting to become such a... Hold that thought once again. We're going in.
Okay, it's going to be the charge blocked here from Aladoric. Very nicely done. He hops off the Skarl, but this is just way too many members of Peace that are around Tally. Continuing on forward, the culling is going to blast Titan in the face here as the stun comes down, and the charm is good, but here comes Vizicachi, knocks 2 of them down with the Cataclysm, and now the cavalry has arrived. The stolen charge comes in, and a gigantic Everfrost catches 2 of them on the backside, slows them up enough to take them.
Not just a lack of vision control, but no vision from Baron Pit. This is going to be so difficult to contest.
And Jojo, he's trying his best. He's going to get the Solar Flare out at least. Aegis, though, he's fighting to even get a view of this one, as now we get the engage, and immediately they all just get blown up. Vizicachi still in the pit, still going to keep the Baron leashed. And this one should be a clean Baron to the side of Peace. Titan is thinking about it. They still have some vision here. Let's see if, nope, not even going to be.
Mistakes like that are going to cost you big.
Well, they're going to try to get this one in, as Violet is in a little bit of trouble, but he is going to dash away to safety. Greptar doesn't quite have the damage, and they are forcing it so deep as Vizitachi's like, no, I'll just go the other way. Violet in a little bit of trouble, though. That's a big kick onto him, but still, the damage is not hitting this Lucian. It's still the low health bar, so it's the Q from downtown. He's just gonna lock down that Lucian, but here's Tally gonna try to go 1v4. Picked up that cannon ultimate, and it is doing so much damage here. Grepthar left to die by his teammates. They could not help him. As with the Baron and the double kill on Tally, they will look to push for more.
It's just a desperate fight that Red Candis decided to take. They thought, hey, if we could win this fight, maybe we could turn the momentum.
Somewhere on the map, the Shirelius and the Charm does come in. There's the kick. Tally in a lot of pressure, but he gets a kill to start it off. Nobody seems to have the damage to get him. He already has Zhonya's as well, as the Cavalry once again coming on in the 2v4 in big effect as Tally picks up another one and becomes godlike in this game.
Bobbit is on the angle. That's Zhonya's.
All right, let's see if they can catch up. That is going to be Titan in a lot of trouble. Has to flash the wall as he will not get away from the legendary Tally as the Ace down the turrets and they will take down the Nexus. We'll see if he just has anything to say about that. It doesn't look like it'll be much, just a bit of fun there at the end. Peace will be taking down game number 2 and tying up the series.
This Ezreal pick has been so pivotal for so many teams, but you could see the difference here between when you get an early lead.
So whenever it does go into that top lane, he should be absolutely happy to go up against even the Lee Sin as well. It feels so good.
Yeah, it looks like Yone will be going to the top lane. They'll leave the Sylas to mid for that extra dueling power there against
that
this
last pick. The second it got locked in, I was just like, ooh, these are the good feels coming in for the side of Peace. They saved the counter pick and they used it perfectly. How many times have we seen teams on the red side just go in ahead and say, okay, well, I guess we'll just, pick whatever we're strong at. But no, like this time around, it's actually very well thought out. They get yet another champion that really doesn't like the Poppy.
The pressure that you see against this Aphelios isn't insignificant. It's not insignificant, but it's not that impactful yet. As we're going to see a re-engage.
Yeah, they're getting on in there. Violet is going to dodge the knockup, but the feathers are pulled back. Titan takes a lot of damage. The Ignite, though, onto Violet. The Ignite as well onto Titan. Flash to stop the ultimate, as now here is Bobbip, and he is on the hunt. As the teleports will be coming in, one apiece. Vizitachi pretty low, though. You can see Grepthar still going to respect it as the World Ender is stolen here. He's just trying to make his way in, gonna dodge that Poppy ultimate, but the damage, it buys enough time to get down the Sylas.
Tracking this placement there of Gigo in the lane is,
oh man.
We're not done yet.
Sleep comes down. It seems like they did not expect Tally, but they absolutely destroy him behind the turret, and Gigo in a little bit of trouble too. He's gonna get the knock-up. Tally takes a lot of damage here.
No minions.
Just with the draft, and so far, I mean, the game has not gone much differently as Tally is in a bit of trouble here. As now he's trying to turn it around though with the World Ender. He is just sustaining through all the damage. It was only Grepthar, and especially when Bobbin shows up, who is, by the way, 2-0. As it looks like Vizitachi did get ganked though, so Red Candis were able to find
the Dark Seal. This is not a Rift Herald you want to contest alone.
He just is just gonna get stunned 100-0. No escape for him, as he was desperately just trying to get any vision possible. He was the first in, and he'll be the last in, as that will be basically a free one, as Aladoric was up there, so they're gonna go for the dive underneath this one, but Violet is just standing up to them with the Severum, says no thank you.
Not getting caught by that CC.
All right, well now everybody's trying to get on top of Tally, but look at this, they don't quite have the damage to kill the Aatrox. Finally, they come in. Gigo as well from the left, actually get some damage down, as Vizitachi is here with the steadfast presence, gonna deny a lot. The knock-up here on the Jojo, but there's the knock-up from Jojo onto Aladoric. They nearly take him down. The stopwatch is used. Now Vizitachi not in the best spot. He gets the stun up against the wall, but that will be about to collapse on this one, as Vizitachi is taking a ton of damage, and that will be the blue team Red Candis taking down the dragon, but it is chaos in the dragon pit here. Gigo's gonna be the first to fall, as Grepthar is getting in there trying to frontline, and Vizitachi is still alive, by the way. Huge damage from the Xayah, though, in the team fight, as that is short-lived. Just frontlining a little bit too much there was Titan. Still has his ultimate and is not able to use it on time, and Peace are continuing to collapse. As here comes Tally, he is gigantic on this Aatrox.
He wants to trade one back.
There's
a
teleport.
teleport.
The teleport, I'm not sure about that. Okay, he's gonna get the one kill, and the Triumph comes through. Look at that, the Lee Sin escape plays coming back.
Hey,
Now
Gore Drinker.
Tally, he's not in a good spot. He will be taken down.
So slow and methodical.
Okay, well, that's going to be a base check from Alidoric. Not very slow there, but they do get the big Drowsy onto 2. That's a ton of damage onto JoJo, but that's just the support. Tally is going super deep, and now Violet has all the room in the world, though Gigo is trying to get on top of him, and that's really the question. Can you take away Violet? The answer will be no, as Visitachi and Tally will run through them. A triple kill onto the side of this Aphelios as the long-range Gravitum will come through, and Aegis will be taken down. The sad Peace shines, as Peace will take another huge team fight. Take down the turret first.
All right, take it down. Nexus turret is permanent damage. They're not done yet.
Yeah, Aegis finds out what's what when you're playing into the Poppy as Lee Sin. You get to do absolutely nothing. Even Gigo's ult does nothing either, as he will immediately go down. Titan is also chunked down, and 9-1-6 will be the end for Violet, who had the most comfortable game ever with this team composition. Peace take a super dominant win there, 2-1 in the series.
Sally's Aatrox was MVP, such control of the mid game.
End up outpoking Jace in some of these scenarios where you're fighting over vision, then maybe they've got a good chance to bring this to a 5th and final game. The Wukong pick here gives them a lot of extra engage. They already have the Lee Sin, they have the Leona. Great matchup into, at least once you get to the middle parts of it, into that Jace there, so they have a counter pick.
Easiest ult lineup in the world. I can engage immediately onto you and just try to get right in your face and burst down the Zoe before she pulls off any more of her tricks. So I feel still pretty good for the side of Peace, but this definitely looks better for game number compared to game number 3 for the Red Candis.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a step in the right direction. And it's all going to be about Bob going to go for a very early game, punishing this aggressive play from Gigo.
This is perfectly timed. He's already burning down. The Lee Sin is charging up, trying to buy some time. Miss on the Q of the Lilia, but as we have it, Avenger comes in and gets the Ignite down that was stolen. And now Bobib is under this turret. Aegis here for this Lee Sin, as he will at least deny it from the Jace, I suppose, but that's not a piece just yet, as the Gravitum is coming through. They're going to get the lockdown here onto the Braum, as in comes level 7 Aegis, looking for at least a kill. He uses his flash to make sure they can take down the Braum. A little bit of a rotation is coming in. The bowling ball is going to miss as the root comes in, and Bobib's just running straight into them. He is not very tanky right now, and Peace are having some issues with, how far they should go on this one. Tally in a bit of issue now as well. He has to come back. He's going to go down. Violet's all alone. Yeah, they just didn't have the vision to go onto that one. And he's even going to flash, and they don't seem to care. The damage comes in, the kick flash, and that will be a free Jace on top of everything. Cannons all the way. As they're here in the brush, it looks like they saw them go into this one. The stun will come down, and the two of them are just going to be massacred as the Yone Tally tries to get something down, but it will not amount to too much. They kill him in flight. Double kill underneath Titan's
to Red Cannons. I mean, it looks very likely, Valdez, that we're going to a 5th and final game in this. So look for it.
You can see they're trying, and the Zoe is he's going to get slept there in the back. Titan is pretty low. Maybe this is the opportunity, but where is the damage from Peace? They're just so far behind. The gigantic bank save from the side of Red Candis is about to fall on the heads of Peace like a cartoon right now, as all 3 inhibitors are going to go down. And, well, they've only got the Siege minion, but they'll stick around because why not? There's nothing else to do on this map.
Yeah, I mean, you've got Baron-empowered minions for just a few more seconds here. You're going to try to use that Siege power. One Nexus turret down.
Tally's trying his best, and at least he is buying some time, I suppose. But, okay, we got 5 seconds now on the Ripple Baron power play. They're going to look to make their most of it, as the damage is just chipping away slowly but surely onto these Nexus turrets. The Nexus is wide open. And the super minions in all 3 lanes, as the flash kick will come in, and there's not even time to react to that one. This one is a done deal, guys. We are going to a game number 5 here in the second best of 5 of the night. We will go the distance. Red Cannons by themselves. Another chance to make it to the next round of Worlds.
Oh, look at how excited Titan is. He knows he carried that game. The damage was all his. He got such a nice lead early on. And it feels like
the front-to-back team fight here with what Red Cannons have, as well as the Camille is often going to be the initiator herself and tries to go in and Hextech Ultimatum. She ends up getting blown up by so many ways. If she does decide to go in first, it's going to have to be a lot slower of a team fighting composition here for Red Cannons.
than they would like.
Yeah. There's a lot of
running
things
away.
here.
You can kill them on the chase, but it's often more importantly used as a way to dissuade attackers from coming in. Something like a Lee Sin and Camille, even in a Kali, if they go in but are then stunned up by this Renekton or the Sylas, it's really easy for the bullet time, especially with that extra Braum peel, to just wipe everybody out as they try to go in. So when you look at Red Candid's composition, I think it's going to have to be a little bit of lack of commitment here, though.
Yeah, Peace are really just, okay, it's going to release, and Red Candis, they're not backing down from the fight, and Peace are like, uh-oh, they're calling our bluffs. I don't know if we want to go in on this one. As in goes JoJo, the exhaust goes on to JoJo, and he will go down as he just kept running forward, decided, well, I can't run away, I'll just die, so might as well just try to pull them backing in the minions. He's like, yeah, I dare you to fight me in the minions. That is not the play. Visitachi just laughs at them and shuts that one down immediately. Gigo will go down. Here's the stun, the lockdown with the abscond, and Tally will secure it there for the side. It's going to be a 3-on-1 while Peace are pushing mid. A teleport comes in to make it 4-on-1. Well, that's just not fair. A stopwatch is used to buy even more time. Visitachi will... That's, you know, something you have to try to play around if you are red, as now we are going to have the engage. Camille pretty good at that, no matter how far behind you are. They're trying to get on top here, but even the true shot barrage is going to be denied by the door. Held up Dominus, he is just diving the turrets, and Peace are taking them down one by one, just like the dominoes go down as everybody gets a kill, picks them up, double kill here for the MF, and we're even pushing with the Rift Herald in the bottom lane.
Yeah, a bit of a sad B there as they do.
That's all you got to hope for right now, so you got to delay. But instead, they're going for the fight. They're looking for the kick here as Visitachi just laughs at them. And the teleport comes in from Gigo. He's not going to have too much luck on the backside either as the follow-up comes in. And that is the stolen ultimate that does come in here from Tally, as we are just getting right underneath all of the turrets as well, as he will desperately fall. And down he goes, the ace in the hands of Bobip, and congratulations to Peace. They will move on to the next round to face Cloud9 here at the Play-ins of Worlds.
Peace, a team that at their best played some very clean League of Legends tonight. In this best of 5, the games they took leads in, they knew how to push their advantages further. They didn't overextend in that final game with the massive lead they had. And